So much value. So much freaking value. Let's go. What is up, Slayerinos? Today we are playing a really cool Jund deck that's built around some of the alchemy mechanics. As you can see, look at this pile really quickly. It is insane, and I'll explain really quickly how the deck works, and then we'll get into some awesome gameplay. So the deck is built around Veteran Ghoulcaller's ability of whenever a card in your graveyard is put into your hand, conjure a duplicate of that card into your hand, hence the Jund Conjuring. Now this card, I built a deck around it a long time ago when Alchemy first came out on MTG Arena, and since then only more and more tools have kind of surfaced in order to really support this card. So the main game plan, of course, is to stick a Veteran Ghoulcaller, and then we've got tons of ways to bring cards back into our hand from our graveyard. We've got Shigeki Jukai Visionary, which allows us to discard Shigeki, and then we get to return X target non-legendary cards from our graveyard to our hand. That is insane. We can bring back so many cards from our graveyard late game and then just create tons of duplicates of it with Ghoulcaller. We've got this card, Season of Renewal. We get to choose one or two of these abilities as return a creature, or we can return a target enchantment card from our graveyard to our hand. So potentially we could be returning two things, copying them, essentially 4 cards returning back to our hand. And in order to really support that, we've got a ton of really cool enchantments and some pretty saucy creatures as well. Giant Regrowth is an instant that allows us to return a card from our graveyard to our hand. This is great. We can do this EOT on opponent's turn. If it's a creature, more importantly, it gets +3/+3 perpetually, which is so sick. All of our creatures can become thick if we bring this card back with Giant Regrowth. Gloomshrieker, another newish card, really supports Veteran Ghoulcaller. 3 mana, 2/1 menace. When Gloomshrieker enters the battlefield, return target permanent card from our graveyard to our hand. So basically, we get to play Veteran Ghoulcaller into Gloomshrieker. We bring back something like one of our enchantments. We get to copy it, and then we've got so much value. Now, as far as the things we're going to be returning to our hand, we've got so many goodies in here. We've got Citystalker Connoisseur, which allows us to force our opponent to discard, one of their bangers in their hands. We've got Binding the Old Gods, which will eventually, after turn 3 of the saga, will go into our graveyard. We've got, of course, A-Goldspan Dragon to accelerate our mana, and will usually be a target for our opponent anyway. We've got a couple of copies of Skeletal Swarming, which, if it's dealt with some enchantment removal, we can just bring it back, copy it. And at the very top end, the Kami War, the best enchantment saga in my opinion that I've played with. And basically, if the opponent destroys our Ukagachi, if they destroy our Kami War, we get to bring back and we get to copy it, and it is so excellent. So I'm super excited to share this deck with you guys. I'm ready to get into some awesome gameplay. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to check this one out. As always, Slayers, if you guys enjoy it, remember to give old Slay a chop on the likes and subscribes. Without further ado, let's play some Magic the Gathering. I've been watching some YouTube content creators play The Quarry, which is I don't know if you guys have seen it yet, but it's a really cool kind of narrative horror game. It's pretty dope. Been pretty excited about watching like Rad Brad play that. I like watching people play scary games. I don't play a lot of scary games though. I think I'd be fine playing it, but I don't know. I'm one of those people who gets kind of like anxious, like making like the decisions in those games where you're like, do you say this? Do you say that? Do you do this or do you do that? All right, we're gonna play this as a black source, and we're just gonna pass the turn. Pass the turn and pass the germs. All right, so we've got a Lunarch Veteran, which means this is probably Order of Angels. Voice of the Blessed, huh? Okay. Gross. You hate to see it. Okay. What could we possibly do here? Probably not very much right now. So we're just gonna go next on the turn. We're gonna have to find some stuff to actually just remove Voice of the Blessed, apparently. Which we definitely hate to see. This thing is gonna get huge very quickly. That's what she said. Alright, let's go and play... this is another black source, and let's see if we can get this down. I wonder if they have a protection spell. If they do, it's like, it is what it is, but this is going to help us ramp. So it's just not a bad idea to play in general. Oh, sweet. Okay. And eventually we'll be able to just do like a big Meathook anyway, so I think it's okay. Opponent is gaining a ton of life though, which we hate to see. Alright, let's go and get a Proving Ground. Let's go and play this as a Green source, and I think we Meathook for... What do you think the chances are that they have a pump spell of some kind? I'm just going to go and just do this for a full 3. I don't want to get blown out by some kind of weird pump spell that they're playing. But look at us go. We've got 6, potentially 7 lands coming in. We've got a way to bring back Binding the Old Gods, so it's not too bad. Not terrible. Alright, what does this do? They're featuring leaves the battlefield. Okay. Go and play this. What do they got in their hand that's super expensive? Big ol' Angel? Looks like something multiples of. Ah, Furious Retribution. Sweet. Okay. So we're just gonna go next, and we're gonna end the turn. I think what I'll do is either EOT bring back Binding, or we just go and crack this bad boy. Okay. Sure. Sure. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'd like to be able to do 2 things next turn, so I think what we'll go and do is we're just going to Giant Regrowth the Binding here. Oh, sick. Okay. Well, we'll go ahead and do a Binding. Let's try that. Opponent gains a life, sure. Play this. And let's go on Connoisseur number 2. I don't really care what it is. Okay, so we get rid of the angel that they drew, which is kind of nice. And then what's really cool is that we can actually just Skeletal Swarming now and just start applying a lot of pressure. Luminarch Aspirant. Okay. You hate to see it. Going to put a Jetmir's Garden in here, and I think we can do both of these. Let's do Skeletal Swarming. And what would I want? Would I want to bring back anything here? I don't think so. I don't think we need to bring anything back. We're gonna do no attacks. I'd like to create a blocker kind of situation here, so Luminar can't swing in. But it's pretty nice being able to get it's pretty nice being able to get some of this stuff back. We could get Citystalker back. I could get my Binding the Old Gods back. It's pretty sick. Okay, another +1/+1. Is there something here that I would want? No, not really. Okay, so I think we should go my turn here. Oh, that's nice. Beautiful, beautiful. Kind of hilarious here. Kind of hilarious. Not gonna lie. Because then I get to make them discard something. Yup. Oh, this is so... The synergies in this deck are insane, first of all. Go and bring back Binding. And I'll swing it for 1. Why not? Why not? And my skeleton army is only growing from here. Oh man, so good. If there's anything this deck has, it's a ton of answers. Okay. We getting rid of the tokens. Oh man, this is GG. This is GG. And you love to see it. You love to see it. Okay. Go and bounce this. Doesn't really matter. Doesn't really matter to me. Alright, let's go Meathook for 3. This is called stabilization. Oh man. Alright, and let's just go ahead and end the turn. The skeletons are coming for you. The opponent's at 23 life, but they're definitely thinking, do I scoop here? Scoop, scoop potatoes? I think we big score, and I'll drop the binding, because I can actually bring it back with Season of Renewal. Oh, this is hilarious, guys. So freaking hilarious. You love to see it. Play that, play Veteran Ghoulcaller, and the turn. This is GG. This is GG. I can bring back a Binding and a Citystalker and get like duplicates of that. Oh my god. Hilarious. Oh man. My turn. Citystalker Connoisseur. It's a land. Okay. Okagachi. Let's go. This is absolutely insane, guys. Absolutely insane. If it's 3 or more, they just automatically die here, whatever they take. And I think I've only got things that are 3 or more here. Yeah, that's it. GG. Woo! Oh man, that was so good. That was brilliant. Brilliant, man. First of all, I'd like to address the fact that we gave Kuka 333 the ultimate chop. This was so awesome. Second, did you guys see the incredible synergies there? This deck is gas. Super fun. All right, GG Kuka. Now this is definitely going to be a big pain in the OLRs if we're going to have to go against lots of enchantment deck. We're going to play World Tree turn 1. Play with the Snow Globe Doggo. I might go for the Ghoulcaller here. I'm not sure where I'm at with that yet. I think we'd probably just go... Ooh, okay, we're going to play this as a black source, and we're just going to go next on the turn. Let's see if they force us to discard something. They don't conjure a duplicate random card from their library into your hand, perpetually. One mana is over. Okay, so discard a card. If they don't, conjure a duplicate of a random card from their library. Oh, okay. So let's discard this, and let's discard this, I think. So what's cool is that we are, I think, essentially kind of a anti-discard deck. So like if the Ghoulcaller lives, then we can actually summon, we can actually Gloomshrieker some craziness from happening. So let's go ahead and play this as a green source, and let's actually swing in. Now we got double Kami War in here. Oh man. Okay. Swing in. Get the opponent to discard something. It looks like they've got a choice of what to discard. Evelyn. Okay, cool. Cool. That means maybe they have another Evelyn. Okay, let's sacrifice enchantment and planeswalker. Okay, so we sack stalker, enchantment, and yeah, let's see what we got here. Actually just gonna swing in. And I think I'm gonna go ahead and just binding here. And the reason I'm gonna do that is because I kind of want the land. They could very well do another despair, but you know, they're gonna have to waste that despair to get any value off of me. Because I ain't gonna do it. I ain't gonna be happy about it. I'll grab the garden. I'll do this bad boy, and yeah, why not? Let's go and swing for 2. And we're gonna end the turn, and we're also going to end the germs. The 2 Kami Wars in hand is pretty nice, not gonna lie. Okie dokie. On it, bloodthirsty adversaries. Sweet. Okay. So let's go ahead and. Oh man, do we do it? Yeah, I think we actually have to do this right here. We'll go and discard a Meathook. And what do I want to bring back, actually? Going to Season of Renewal. So much value. So much freaking value. Let's go! Alright, discard one of these and one of those, sure. Actually, we only have to discard 1 card. Okay, we'll do that, and we'll do that. Sure. Play that, and let's go and swing in. And let's go and Meathook for 3. And the turn. Then I'll just go and Kami the Kiki-Jiki. And we may be cooking with gasoline. The Tithe Harvester, sure. I'm gonna swing in for 3 here. Oh, they don't have anything. It's wonderful. Just wonderful. Alright, so what are they gonna take out? Nice. Okay. So they're not thinking too heavily about what to do here, it seems like. So we will definitely Kami War here. Go and exile this. We'll exile that because we're gonna actually bounce the Kiki-Jiki. Or we actually don't want them to create a copy of that. If we bounce Kiki-Jiki, this is actually a bad idea. So I'll probably just second Kami War. That would be kind of funny. It would be hilarious. Okay. Sure. We take 3. Yada yada yada. Sure. I'm going to bounce Meathook. Get the opponent to discard something. What do you want to discard? Okay, adversary, sure. Get that out of the way. And we'll just go next on the turn. Taking 3 is not too bad. Could even take 7 here, but we are going to get a 6/6 next turn. So I'm not really too super worried about it. Yeah, that's fine. It's all their manas. Me here. Bounce this back. Let's get the opponent to discard something. They'll love to see it. Shee! This is so bonkers. Molten Impact. Okay, sure. Alright, so let's go and put out a Citystalker Connoisseur here. Nice. Okay. Spell Drain Assassin, huh? So, beat. And I think we just go next. We just go next. End the turn. I can actually bring back like a binding or a bunch of different shenanigans here. Molten Impact. Okay. Let me see. Is there anything I can do about that or that I want to do about that? I don't think so. I think we just take the 3 here. Damn it. Wait, I didn't know that they could swing it with 7 right here. Yeah. Yikes. Okay. Yeah, there wasn't really much we could do that. They top deck Molten Impact, but damn, you can see how crazy that was. That was absolutely bonkers. I don't know what we could have done differently there. I'm trying to think maybe if we had kept the 6/6, yeah, that probably would have been good. Because if Molten Impact is their best burn spell, then having, instead of bouncing Kami War, it might have been better to have that out. But yeah, GG. Okay, I think we'll keep it. It's kind of a wild keep, but you know, could potentially, you know, just big score EOT and then bring something back with a Ghoulcaller. We have we've got some options, of course. For that, pass the turn. We don't have a lot of early turn stuff, which makes this deck pretty kind of crappy against really fast aggro, but you know, if we can get the, we can do the damn thing, it's not too terrible. And the turn, the fact that the opponent's not doing anything, it's already our turn 4 next turn is pretty decent, I think. I think we should go next. And the turn. But it's more than likely then the opponent's got some counter spells, probably. So let's see how this this fares right here. Let's go and big score here. I wouldn't mind seeing a counter spell here. Kind of is what it is, right? It is what it is. Okay, well, I think we try to play this out. Gonna have to draw some. Gotta swing in, create a treasure token. Sure. And yeah, I think we should end the turn here. They might have like a sweeper, I wonder. Many questions. Oh, okay. Dremio did not have what they were looking for here, apparently. We do rank up to gold tier 1, which is always nice. I don't know what they had going on here, but it was probably pretty crappy and pretty scary, so I'm glad we got out of that one. I think what the deck needs is some early removal, honestly. It's a really slow, like, if you're waiting for turn 4 binding the old gods to really carry you, you're gonna have a bad time. Alright, yeah, we're definitely gonna ship this hand. Can't keep a 2-lander in a deck with 26 lands and a bunch of expensive spells. Unfortunately. Yeah, this is going to be much better. We're going to drop this, and I'll drop a Goldspan. Goldspan. The current meta for both Standard and Alchemy is pretty crazy, because, like, look at all these tap lands. Like, playing 5 colors is definitely not weird, but it's still so clunky. Let's go and play, go play World Tree here. Immersturm Skullcairn. So is this Rakdos discard, probably? Ugh. That's fine. Because if they make me discard, I'll just discard enchantments, and then I've got ways to bring it back. Maybe we can pull off the Conjuring combo. That would be sick. It's looking like probably not, though. I think what the best I can hope for, kind of, is a 1-point Meathook Massacre. Absolutely nothing going on with that. Yeah, I think honestly some 2-drop removal is what this deck is missing. It does take away from the spirit of the jankiness, and also get rid of that. And I'm gonna drop let's see, is that what we want to drop? I think we drop this, actually. Drop that. Drop that. Okay, we take 3 here. Sure. Alright, sweet. Alright, let's go next. End the turn. And if they do it again, then we can do Skeletal Swarming and Meathook, I think, is probably what we want to do. And then we can just Season of Renewal to get back the dragon and get back even Kami War. I think I would be pretty comfortable with trying to swoop that back up. Alright, opponent is on Jund discard, which freaking sucks. Sucks a booty. Okay, let's go and bring back these 2 bad boys. Do we play this and Jetmir? Or do we just play this? I think we just play this. That's fine. Let's go next on the turn. What are some of the crazy shenanigans the opponent's doing here? Like, if we lose Kami War again, I don't think I actually I'm actually not too bothered by that. TBH. Yep. So we take 3. Taking quite a bit of damage here. Not a fan. The opponent's hand's got to be either full of discard or removal or a mixture of both, but hey. Slowly but surely, we're gonna get there. I believe. I believe in the heart of the cards, guys, first of all. Do they have binding? Yeah, Jund does a lot of binding stuff, so I can definitely see that. So why don't we go this for 2, I think? Because we can just pick it up. We can pick it back up later. Yeah, I think I'm cool with that. Because we just want to get this off the board, and then if they spend 4 mana to haste and sack, like, that's a great turn for us. Okay, gain a life. And then next turn we get to Kami War, whatever the opponent plays, so, like, pretty good. Not too terrible. And then after they either binding our Kami War or like our Goldspan or whatever, then we just slam down Skeletal Swarming. We just let the good times roll. Because you have to imagine they've probably only got... Yeah, we're going to play this as a black source, and let's see. What do we want to do here? I think I'm just going to play this. We could go Goldspan and get a little aggro, but here's the thing. The reason I don't want to do that is because this hand is full of removal. Like, 4 damage removal. I'm basically just paying 5 mana to get a treasure token. Not exactly where I want to be. I'd rather them spend their turn playing Binding the Old Gods on my Skeletal Swarming. Because from what I can tell, they're kind of mana screwed, and if that's the case, they're going to play Binding, hoping to ramp. Then I can Kami War their Binding to slow down their ramp, and then yada yada yada. You know what it is, you know how we do. Okay. Gonna play this. Now we have Goldspan dies, then we get 2 more skeleton tokens, I think. Probably a good idea. Good idea. Sweet. Okay, so that's 2 tokens. I could see them using Meathook here, but they would have to spend 3 mana at least to get rid of these. And I have the option to bring back a dragon. Let's see what they got here. Exile top 3 cards of your library. Exile target player's graveyard. Okay. Interesting. You hate to see it. That is really good against us in some instances, but I think we can do it. I think we can win this one against probably one of the stronger decks in the format. Okie dokie. Sweet. Okay. And do they have another Undercity Plunderer? If they did, that'd be pretty devastating, not gonna lie. Let's go and Kami War the Meathook Massacre here. I think I'm cool with that, and then we're gonna force them to discard eventually. It's kind of nice. Okay. So they were saving the Bosehu. I guess the good part is that Skeletal Swarming's still out here. Now I've got 2 recursion things though, which is pretty sick, I think. Kind of want to see what the opponent's got going on. They could also Bosehu my World Tree, but I don't think it's going to be as big of an issue as I believe it's going to be. I might be completely wrong, but we are base Golgari, so I can still bring back things that I need. Riveteer's Charm's definitely a wrench, though. Exiling our graveyard is it's pretty scary. They've got Den of the Bugbear to apply some pressure. But I think that's, let me see, that's 4 mana, so they have to tap, they basically have to tap out to get some damage in. No, not so much. They would have 3 additional mana here. 2 additional mana because they would have to actually tap Bugbear. Sweet. Okay. So they tap So they'll only have 2 black mana here. Alright, so we take 4. Not awful. Sweet. Oh, guys. Yes. We did it. Alright, so let's go ahead and, I guess we have to swing in for 1, of course. The Veteran Ghoulcaller. Gonna grab this. Oh man, this is so juicy. Such a juicy, juicy, loosey-goosey we've got here. And then we can bring back like some stuff too. It's hilarious. Hilarious. See, if I block with Gloomshrieker, right, like I get to bring back Gloomshrieker with Season of Renewal. If they kill a Veteran Ghoulcaller, then I can bring back basically whatever. I can bring back A-Goldspan Dragon. Not too big of a deal. If they kill both, like a Meathook for 1, or 2 rather, I could just bring back both of them with Season of Renewal, which is hilarious. Opponent is running out of gas though, which is great for us. Vicious Underdog, sure. That's 4 mana they're wasting there. You love to see it. Fast to attack is. It's looking grim for the opponent. They're taking their sweet time here. It really depends on what they've got there. So that was just so sick though, being able to bring back 2 Kami Wars out of the graveyard. Hilarious. Okay. Gain some life. Sure, you get to draw a card. You also get to draft something using Xander's Wake, but that's cool because we're just going to like exile that probably with Kami War. No big deal. Oh, I forgot. I actually couldn't bring back Gloomshrieker because it exiles itself when it dies. Nope, it is what it is. It is what it is. Opponent is really thinking about this. They have 4 mana. Fewer than normal options, I'm sure. Jiki. Nice. Okay, so we'll get rid of the Kiki-Jiki. Alright, okay. Alright, so first things first, this thing brings back pretty decent creatures. I wouldn't say like the most intimidating of creatures, but it does suck still. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to definitely Kami War this. I don't want to give them the option to do too much, and yeah, we'll go and swing in for 4 here. Why not? And then I can bounce Meathook if they don't take care of this, and then I can just clear the board. But so far, the opponent's got the option to do a few things. I think they could damage me, force me to discard with Skullcairn, which I think is 3 damage, 2 cards maybe. They have the option to swing in for 4, 5, 6, 7 and bring me down to 2, which is also another option. Sweet. Okay. So do they have enough to do 3 damage to me? Or 2 damage to me, rather. I don't think they do. Because this costs 4, and that's 1, 2, 3. Okay. Not a 2. Voltage Surge is not targeted toward me. Yeah, we're gonna have to see. This is actually gonna be super tricky. Okay, so this is my game plan, of course. We swing in for a clean 9. Okay, Kami War goes. That's fine. Yes, let's go. One has to discard a card. Nice. So they're going to take at least 6 here. 7 if one of the creatures dies, right? Okay. 1, 2, 3. And that should be GG. Oh, yes. Let's go. Oh, man. That was hilarious. And just for shits and giggles, we get Haunted Ridge and Citystalker here, but should be GG. Opponent did not like that at all. Yes. Ah, man. This deck just gives me so many good feelings, guys. So many good feelings because of how many good chops we give to the opponent. You know, this deck is like one of the... This is definitely, I think, in tier 1, maybe tier 1.5, but I would call this deck the tier 1 kind of scariness. The Rakdos version and the Jund version, both pretty scary. Running Bosehu and Riveter's Charm. You know, this could have definitely stopped us in our tracks at some point, but yeah, this was a really, really good match. So GG Jericho. Alright, Slayerinos, I think this is the perfect time to stop. This is where my body told me to stop. My mind was like, okay, you've played enough, you got some really cool chops, and this deck was, it was so cool, it was so fun. Heavy on the rare side, as you guys can see, so definitely not a budget deck, but you definitely can get the gist of just how powerful the deck can be. It's got, in almost a sense, almost an infinite amount of answers, just because we can bring them all back, we can duplicate them with Veteran Ghoulcaller, and I love all the new tools that have come out since Veteran Ghoulcaller came out. Being able to bring back Binding and Kami War repeatedly is insane, and once we just kind of like clear the board and frustrate the hell out of our opponents, Skeletal Swarming is just always a great finisher too. With that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Thank you guys again so much as always for taking the time out of your day to check this one out, Slayers. I really appreciate it, and if you guys did enjoy it, please remember to give Old Slay a chop on the likes and subscribes, because it does help my channel out a ton. Let me know in the comments below what you guys thought of the deck, and if you guys can think of any other cool deck ideas, any other cool game ideas. You know, I'm always looking for inspiration. I'm always looking for just, you know, listening to you guys. You guys are my community, you guys are my pals. But yeah, thank you guys again so much, and I'll see you all in the next one.
Thank you guys so much for checking out the video. If you enjoyed it, please remember to smash that like button below. And to help you stay up to date with my upcoming videos, make sure to hit that subscribe button as well. Thanks again, have a great day, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out, Slayers.